Because, after all, love in all its forms gives life its meaning. I've always believed that. I'd better believe that. I've made a career of it, after all. But when it comes to real-world matters, there's a deeper reason for wanting your child to spend the rest of her days with the love of her life. It's the one secret you can't tell her. She has to find out for herself. A lasting love is the deepest of life's joys. When Elizabeth was very little, and people asked what she wanted to be when she grew up, she didn't say a teacher or a doctor, an artist or a sales clerk or a hot air balloon pilot. She would tell them, a bride. My friends would offer pitying looks. I'm so sorry. She'll grow out of it. She'll realize that what she really wants is to be a rocket scientist or a chef or a choreographer. I didn't really need their pity, and I wasn't bothered by her oft-stated aspiration. As a romance writer, I never quibbled with her dream. Of course she wanted to be a bride. She wanted to find the man of her dreams and live happily ever after. Is there any higher calling? Any bigger dream? And so I let her fantasy grow and develop, unimpeded by other people's expectations or even common sense. The vision was embellished with horse-drawn carriages made of crystal, a banquet consisting of nothing but French toast, Skittles, and spun sugar, a ball gown so elaborate it wouldn't even fit through doorways. The bride would be attended by her best and most beautiful friends, including her Airedale Terrier. When it came time to plan her actual wedding, this vision stayed more or less intact. Sure, the horse-drawn carriage morphed into a white stretch limo, complete with glittering disco lights in the ceiling, and the family dog had gone over the rainbow bridge, but overall, her dream came true. The gown, the beautiful friends, the hair, the pearls. But where does that leave me? The mom. I'm not quite sure how to say this, so I'll be blunt. Does anybody actually dream about being the mother of the bride? Come on, that's kind of like getting stuck with Midge, the sidekick, while playing Barbies. It's also sure to mess with your denial about exactly how old you are. Hello? You are now old enough to actually have a daughter who's getting married. A new generation has come along, and here you thought you were the young generation. You didn't even notice the runner behind you reaching forward to pass you the baton. Deal with it. No, do better than that. Embrace it. And don't forget to savor the process. After all, that's what you've been doing all her life, I suspect. If you're like me, the mother of an adored and indulged child who has owned your heart for the past 20-something years, you remember every single minute. You remember what her toddler voice sounded like when she laughed. You remember the little girl smell of her, and dresses that were too expensive, but you bought them anyway because you just had to see her in that adorable smocked pinafore. You remember the feel of her tiny, usually sticky, hand in yours as you took her into unfamiliar situations. A swimming pool, kindergarten, the IMAX, a petting zoo, her first piano recital, the dentist. You remember the victory dance she did to celebrate accomplishments, from winning a race in a swim meet to learning cursive writing in the 3rd grade. You remember laughing so hard your sides ached and holding her when she cried, willing to trade your soul to keep her from hurting. You remember how much she loved goodnight kisses, how much she hated black olives, and how very sure she was that you would always be the center of her world. And then before you know it, this poised and accomplished young woman appears, seemingly out of nowhere, with a young man at her side. And not just any young man. The young man, Prince Charming, the forever guy. They have big news. They can't wait to tell you. Turns out Prince Charming has even been conspiring with your husband, arranging the surprise proposal, the whirlwind romantic weekend, the start of plans that are about to consume you for the next 16 months. All right, so you're not the center of her world anymore. You're the mother of the bride.